All right, Pete.
All right.
We got sauce made.
Sauce is going.
Dough is made.
Turn down that night. Yep, dough
So
is made.
easy, so quick. Now we're going to assemble it. This is how easy it is.
So we're going to take a little bit of flour and just put this on our counter.
Freshly cleaned.
Yeah, freshly cleaned. And we'll take our dough.
So he cut the dough into 4 batches here and rolled it into balls and put it on an oiled cookie sheet, right?
Yeah.
So that's so you can store it with some plastic wrap over top. So you're gonna start it off with your fingers, just
get it into
stretching.
a rough circle, and then take a rolling pin.
It smells so good.
And start rolling it out.
And I should note that our oven is at 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and we have a pizza stone inside heating up. A pizza stone is just necessary for pizza at home, don't you think?
Absolutely, it's what gives the crust its crustiness.
Yeah. It's perfect every time. We even did a whole wheat flour crust recently, just because that's all we had, and it was still delicious. I was very skeptical, but it was good. And you're going to use a little cornmeal
On the peel,
to dust on the peel.
just to make it easier to slide off.
It kind of acts as like a slippery surface, so the pizza will just kind of slide right off and make it easier to transfer, which can be a bit of a disaster at times.
So when we cook this, we'll start on the bottom where the pizza stone is, but to get that brown on the top, we'll move it from the bottom up to the top rack. And give
Okay.
it like 2 minutes to just
Kind of broil.
get that kind of brownness on the cheese.
Nice. So are you gonna be throwing this up in the air?
Well, your ceilings are pretty high.
What is
So-
the benefit of doing that? Just to create more gluten, to stretch?
No, it's just to get it out a little bit, but then you run into the problem if you're not really good, then you can drop it. So
and get holes in it.
yeah. So we just want to get a nice thin. I'm just stretching out with my
Knuckles.
finger. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna give it a whirl next time, but I have to just see it done by the master first.
And then you can
Oh yeah!
toss it a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about, Pete.
So if it's not perfectly round, it's okay.
It's more rustic.
Yeah, exactly.
More artisanal.
So that's about a 10-inch. Maybe roll it out just a little bit more. And I got a hole. But it's
And I'll
okay.
be perfect, okay? Just a small little hole, you can just
Yeah, just
pinch it back together.
yeah, exactly. All right, so we'll take a little bit of our cornmeal,
Okay.
and this is like probably the most important part about the peel.
Cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
All
And
right.
yeah, some people do it with flour, but the cornmeal gives it a little bit of
I always use cornmeal
texture,
too. Yeah,
you know?
I like that. Or semolina.
Yeah, or semolina.
Love semolina. Just got a little bit of that coarser texture. Gives it
Yeah.
a little bit of a crunch.
Yeah. So you want to make sure right off the bat that your pizza will slide, because we want it to slide off into the oven.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and turn our sauce off.
So we're putting down sauce first.
And you can actually do the sauce ahead,
Right.
like the day ahead, and then just kind of warm it up before you.
So it should be warm.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Okay.
So, because it's going into a 500-degree oven.
Right.
So, for me, it's not about having
Ton of sauce.
a ton of sauce.
Yeah.
It's just a nice light coating, and then we're gonna use some real buffalo mozzarella, which is the very traditional way. But if you don't have that, just use a good fresh mozzarella.
Which we have here that we've just shredded. So I'd say though you should get the block, right, and shred it yourself because
Yeah.
it's not coated in that potato starch, so it melts a little bit faster and a little bit more
Yeah,
evenly.
yeah.
And as you can see, he's not being shy about going to the edges of the pizza
Yeah,
because
there's nothing worse than having that much,
right.
you know?
Where's the sauce? Give me the toppings.
Yeah, or give me a bowl of sauce to dip the crust in
Right. If I
afterwards.
wanted bread, I would have ordered bread.
So we're gonna take our fresh mozzarella.
Oh, perfect.
Buffalo.
You don't need to slice it.
Yeah.
Hand tear it. That's what I'm talking about.
It's all about using your hands, right?
I'm getting in there.
And you want to have it so there is a margarita. This is almost like burrata.
Yeah.
You know.
It's really creamy.
So you have a little, you know, when it comes out, you can see the colors. You can see the red, you can see the green, and we'll add, some people do the basil in the beginning, but I like it afterwards because
Yes,
you know,
the
it's very
freshness.
freshness.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Exactly.
Do we add any salt or just let it roll?
Yeah, it's pretty much it.
All right.
You could do a little salt, you could do a little
Let's
pepper.
do a little
you could,
salt. I like my cheese salted.
Oh, that's that guy.
Salt Bay. Okay.
That guy's pretty funny. Anyway, so now we're just going to slide this onto our pizza stone.
I can confirm that there's a pizza stone in the oven. And now we wait.
And now we wait.
So we can get the other one going, right?
Yeah, you
All
can start making another one.
Let's do it. Sure.
So Michelle's got all kinds of toppings here that are great. Fresh tomatoes in the summertime, perfect. Especially when you go to the farmer's market and you get those nice big heirloom ones.
Oh yeah.
Roll out your dough, just, you know, kind of overlap them, and then some cheese on there.
Oh yeah.
Fresh tomato pie, nothing like it.
Nothing better. Is that enough flour?
Yeah, I usually just do it just enough to get it kind of going, and then
Move it out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay. So we start with the hands.
Yep.
It's so fun.
It is.
So fluffy and soft.
It's very therapeutic to make pizza.
Pete is known as the pizza boss at Culinaria. He, you know, has beat anyone who attempts to throw down against him. And he comes out victorious. Right?
Yeah, well.
He also does Chicago style, like deep dish pizza.
Yeah, I mean, good pizza is good pizza. Now, you know, most people are going to go, well, Chicago, yeah.
Oh, I love Chicago style.
Me too, you know?
Yeah.
And a good New York pie.
All
and
pieces is created equal
Yeah.
in my book. So now I start pulling
Yeah,
it.
now you
or
can
do I
just-
use the?
You can use
the
a rolling
roller?
pin, or
Okay.
it does make it easy, and it's a little bit of work. It's good for the
Yeah, it's a workout.
arms.
But it also just makes you feel better about eating it. Like
Yeah, I'm
if you
working
made
out
it
a little bit,
yourself,
and
using fresh ingredients, you know exactly where everything came from when you make it yourself.
no stabilizers, no
No, yeah.
anything.
Okay. So this just kind of falls when you stretch it.
Yeah.
God, the moment of truth. This is harder than Pete made it look.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of practice. You know, I do this a few times, and it's, you know, yeah.
Oh no! I ruined it, guys.
Got a hole. It's all right.
Nobody saw that.
But it's all part of it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just simple bread. Let me check the old pizza here.
So the pizzas should go for pizza at about 6 to 8 minutes, usually closer to 6, right?
Yeah, it depends on your oven. And then when you're looking for, since we have this here, when it's on the stone, if you look right in this kind of area, when you see brown just starting to come on that where it meets, that's a good sign that we're at least close.
All right, you wanna help me? Take
finish
over.
that tip. Yeah, sure.
You think that, I think I've gotten it kind of thin in the middle.
That's all right. It'll still taste good.
Since he's here, you know, if he wasn't, I could certainly do it myself.
So the biggest problem with the holes is the dough coming out. So you can also go around this way to stretch it a little bit too. So we are thinning, but it's okay. It'll be nice and crisp there.
Perfect. You don't need to panic if, you know,
Yeah, it's just
something
pizza.
goes. Yeah, it's just pizza. You're gonna eat it in 30 seconds.
So I always say, don't be afraid to experiment in the kitchen, because the worst thing that can happen is you make pizza.
Right.
This freezes really well.
Oh, good.
So make it, give it its 30 minutes, give it 24-hour rise.
Hold on. Okay.
So we'll just take this and, oh, look at that. Big hole.
Whoopsie.
It's okay. We'll just pinch it up.
All right. So we've got our cornmeal on there. Now it's time to sauce it up.
Now, I'll let you sauce.
Okay. So like,
And build it like however you like.
all right.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna check the pizza here again.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it from that bottom rack up to the top rack to brown up the cheese a little bit.
With the stone or just?
No, just because
the crust,
it's got
'cause
enough
it's crispy.
crispness. Yeah.
Okay.
So we did a wood peel to put it in, and then if you happen to have a metal peel, that really helps because it's thin getting up underneath the pizza.
Guys, it looks amazing.
And we're just looking for a little bit of brownness on the bottom.
So it still needs to go a little bit?
Yeah, maybe just another minute.
Sauce is so good.
And it's really, really simple. So
Okay.
what are you putting on your pie?
I'm gonna put some mozzarella cheese and tomatoes, and then maybe, oh no, wait, I'm actually gonna do pepperoni, jalapenos, and black olive.
That sounds really good.
So I'm just gonna use this freshly shredded mozzarella and put it on. I like to go to the edge. My mom wishes all pizza would just go straight to the edge, no crust.
Yeah, no crust at all. Just all pie.
I think that's like the pan pizza style, which I love. Okay. Then we'll do a couple pepperonis. This is Hangry Boyfriend's favorite pizza.
And the good thing about this is you can always,
Snack on it. That's why I put out so many. It was actually overflowing, but.
I figured that you were gonna put all those on your pizza.
Okay. Then I have some pickled peppers here. These are pickled fish peppers, jalapenos, and some chili peppers. I love pickled peppers on anything as a condiment, on pizza, with cheese platters, anything like that. So you can check out my other videos on how to make these pickled peppers by clicking right here or checking it out in the comments. They're delicious. And
It's a great, the vinegar and the spiciness. Oh, that's one of my
perfect.
favorites.
Pickled cherry peppers too, I love. So we're not gonna put on too many, just a few. And you can always add more after it comes out if you want a couple more
All
for
right,
flavor.
I'm gonna move this up to our top here.
Okay, then I'm gonna do black olive.
Give that about a minute.
Okay. This is something fun you could do. You could host a party. You could have the dough pre-made. Let everybody just kind of, roll out their own dough, add their own toppings. It makes it really fun and interactive and gives you something to do instead of just standing around drinking, which is also fine. But
Yeah, this goes really well with wine. That goes really well with a nice beer.
yes.
And bourbon barrel beer is really nice with that.
We're ready.
All right, and
gosh, wait, I
you want
didn't
to slide
check.
that one in because we already got the one on the
I don't know
bottom.
if it's gonna slide.
Now there's a couple of tricks that you can. Yeah, it's gonna.
It's gonna slide? Okay. Pray for me. Success! Success! All right.
Let's see how this other one's doing here.
So now, by the time we created our other pizza, it's ready. The first pizza is ready to come out. Just about.
Almost.
A couple more minutes.
And since we have this here, I'm gonna chop up a little basil.
Yeah. So as we mentioned, we like to add the fresh basil at the end so it doesn't get too crisp or burned, right?
Yeah, it's just got that much fresher taste. So we're just gonna do a little chiffonade, roll this up nice and tight.
Chiffonade means ribbon. So you roll it up like a cigar. Beautiful. Pete's had a lot of years of practice at that.
And then
voila!
a little pie. So see, we got that nice brown on
You can
there.
literally pick it right up.
It should be crispy, but still a little soft on top.
And the key about eating pizza is you want to let it sit for a minute, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't just,
Burn your mouth.
yeah, and just all the cheese just run right off of it. You want to let it set up for just a minute.
So this is that nice buffalo mozzarella.
Oh my God, it looks so good. My mouth is just...
And we'll take our, hear that crisp crunch? That's what it, to me, that's what a
One
pizza
for me, one for you.
should be. And then if you have a pizza cutter, you can also use that too.
I do own a pizza cutter, but not necessary.
Oh, you want to give it a try?
Yeah.
We'll make sure we save some for the cameraman.
Yeah, Billy. Look at that. That's how pizza should be. See how that stands up? You're gonna
Yep, I'm gonna have a piece too.
probably burn my mouth.
Probably.
Really hot.
It's really hot.
Oh my God. Y'all. The dough.
It's a good pie.
It's so perfect. It's salt. It's like seasoned so well.
Crisp
Like you
on the
can
bottom.
taste the salt in the dough, which I love. I love when it's just not just a bland dough crust. This is the perfect pizza. You are seriously the pizza boss.
Well, I love making pizzas. Quite possibly the world's most perfect food.
Absolutely. And it's Pete's birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Pete. We love
Thanks.
you. Thanks for showing us how to make pizza.
29 again.
Yep. So thanks for watching. Now you can go learn how to make pizza at home. You can see how easy it is. This is all done under an hour. We're gonna also show you the finished product of our other pizza. And we'll make a couple other pizzas while we're at it. We're gonna add some fresh tomatoes, maybe a little bit of arugula, but hopefully you'll get out there and try some pizza at home for yourself. Any last words?
Well, check us out, Culinaria Cooking School on the web, Facebook. And
know me.
Michelle,
Hangry District.
yeah, Hangry District. Thanks for the invite.
Absolutely. So
And-
yeah, if you want to see us, teaching in action, check out Culinaria Cooking School. And stay tuned for more at hangrydistrict.com.
Take care.
Ciao.